Alright, what's happening, y'all? What's happening? It's your man Bob again. Smoking Fiend Productions. Playing more Fallout New Vegas. And, Matt, kind of a quandary here. So, I have all these incomplete quests, right? I keep finding myself saying, oh, I want my skill to be higher for this. I want my skill to be higher for that. It's like, see, I wish there was just somewhere I could go where I can just level up a bunch. I think there is. So I'm just going to try to shoot down some critters. Get some more experience points. It's like, I want my science to be better. I want my repair to be better. And yes, I have two companions, Veronica and Boone. I have the Unlimited Companions mod running, along with the update for it, so it actually works. But you guys saw that, I think I did it yesterday. Just a little update. I am currently working on, well, I'm always working on a retrospective video, and likewise that will not be done anytime soon, but I'll try to get it to y'all as soon as I can. Alright, we could do the Brotherhood missions. These are gonna have us, let's go ahead and start the Brotherhood missions. Let's see, Caesar and House are going to want me to destroy it. I never side with Caesar. I don't know, I never liked siding with Caesar. So I don't think there's really a whole lot of benefits for siding with the Legion. It's like, who controls more territory? The NCR. It's like, if you vilify yourself with the NCR, you can forget about going to the Crimson Caravan to get water. You can also forget about, like, I don't know, completing a lot of other quests in the game. I guess you could say the same thing with the Legion. That's a matter of preference, I know. This must not be the bunker. So yeah, we're gonna set the Brotherhood missions now. That way by the time we come to Mr. House, to say, oh, how about a diplomatic solution, sir? And yes, I have a mod for that too. So many mods. Yo, guys, if you're not playing modded Fallout New Vegas, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I just don't know what you're doing with your life. Now, maybe you're playing modded Fallout 4, which makes sense. That's a fun game too. I'm playing a lot of Fallout 4 lately, actually. When that game came out, I really didn't think it was that good. Like, I thought it was a downgrade from like New Vegas and Fallout 3. But no, I'm understanding that game a lot better now. And it is fun. It definitely is fun. But New Vegas. Can't beat New Vegas. No, you cannot. And also was thinking about possibly streaming and playing through New California, which is just kind of like a whole separate game, but it's in the form of a mod. Yeah, I was thinking about playing that. I don't know, maybe I'll do a community poll sometime. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and turn my mic down for now. Anybody feel like talking, just go ahead. I got my second laptop hooked up, so I'll read your comment. Right. Anyway, just enjoy this here live stream. Gonna keep it going through most of the afternoon today.
this.
I'd like a large atomic shake and a double Brahmin. Burger. And easy on the agave sauce this time.
We gave you a password, Veronica. It's for your safety.
I know where you live, Ramos. Open up.
For Pete's sake. Opening up. Welcome back, Veronica.
Listen up. I'm in charge of security around here, and I can't say I'm too happy about having an outsider waltzing around. But since you came in with Veronica, I'm inclined to cut you a little slack. Just behave yourself, and we won't have any problems, okay? Oh, and the Elder's going to want to talk to you. He's on the 2nd level. Just take a right once you get down there. My office is right here in case you need anything. Just ask for Ramos.
Hey.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility. What do you say, outsider? Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them. I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say? As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed. I don't know. I've gone through our records a dozen. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters. So they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it? That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, you could also try to find something relevant in our data and report any... What is it, outsider? Yes, I know. It's not that I dislike the Elder, but I strongly disapprove of his current style of leadership. We're safe, yes, but at what cost? After lifting the lockdown, the first thing I'd do is send scouts out to recon the area. We need to know what's going on out there. Next, I'd resume patrols in the near vicinity, and begin sending search teams out to the spots the scouts reported were relatively safe. It's standard procedure when a chapter relocates to an area. But standard procedure wasn't our last Elder's style, either.
Alright, that's a bunch of bullshit. Look, the first thing he asks you to do once you get him installed as Elder is to go to freestyle. You are to go to free side and wipe out the entire Van Grass because he wants all their energy weapons. And thus you lose, like, I hate any mission or any objective where you have to kill. That's like my golden rule. Do not kill merchants. Do not kill people who could get you, like, gear and loot. Like, that's my number one rule for just playing this game. Like, I don't attack any merchants. Like, if I'm able to buy stuff from them, I do not attack them. I don't even care, like, how evil they are. That's why I usually end up just failing the Sharon Rose Case Cassidy mission. Because she wants to just wipe out the Crimson Caravan. Which I know, yeah, there is a peaceful solution to that. But I mean, either way, you lose karma, you gain infamy from no, you don't lose karma. You actually gain karma by killing the Van Grass. But you lose them, you're not able to use them as a merchant. So if you were somebody who wanted to, like, invest themselves in energy weapons, you're out of luck. You're out of luck. Okay, so I think, I don't know. Where are we at? Where are we at? Let's see. Repair skill, I wish that was 45, because I need that to fix that robot. Lockpick skill, barely. Science, I need that to unlock the terminal. Although, yeah, so if I could just get my repair skill up, I can, like, fix that stupid robot. And on top of that, I can get the key, free Raoul. I have, like, free companions, you know. Just free companions, that's all.
Eat this.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
How may I serve you, master?
Howdy.
What are you doing here? This is our casino, punk. We don't take kindly to... Fuck. We lose again. We heard Prim was ripe for the picking, so figured we could come here and shake down some of the suckers. We weren't expecting a sheriff here. We're just trying to put as many miles from NCR as we can. We don't want to be anywhere near New Vegas when the Legion crosses the river. Our luck has gone south since we lost all of our money gambling in Vegas. We didn't go AWOL from duty to become raiders. But we've seen what the Legion does to people that survive their battles. We wanted to be gone before the fighting starts. And we heard there may be some safety up in New Canaan. No fucking way. We're deserters now. The NCR isn't gonna throw us a ticker tape parade for going home. Yeah, if we see the NCR, they'll be waiting for us with a bullet to the brain pan. So what are we supposed to do? Just run? Maybe you're right. Come on, boys. Let's get the hell out of here before the law shows up.
Well, I'll be damned. I heard through the grapevine you was still a-kicking. Hoped you might show up here. Well, word is you damn near come back from the dead. Damn miracle if you ask me. I'll bet you do. Way I figure it, you either got a golden horseshoe stuck up your ass or an angel on your shoulder looking out for you. Either way, that kind of talent might come in handy on a project I'm working on. You interested? Sorry about that. Reckon I got ahead of myself. Name is Steve, as in Bison Steve. Yep. That old place has been in the family for years, and I aim to rebuild it. But I need your help. Them goddamn convicts took over the town and got us locked up in here tighter than a virgin at Gomorrah. Hell yeah. Now that's what we need around here, is somebody to take the damn Brahmin by the horns. Now, that fucking beagle's a pussy. Anyhow, I need that hotel cleared out and Granny's blueprints brung back to me. They's locked up in her safe up on the second floor. After that, you'll have to make sure things is peaceful enough around here for the town folk to get back to work. But the first thing I need is them blueprints. What do you say? A whole lot of fucking caps, that's what. There ain't no casinos or a decent room around here for miles. If we can get some law in this town and get the old place fixed back up, we'd be set up to make a shitload of cash. You know what that makes us? That makes us partners. You ever wanted to stake in a casino? Here's your chance, partner. Well, hell far. I was right about you after all. Listen, it ain't much, but here's a little stuff I stashed away for a rainy day just in case. Come back and see me when you got them prints and we'll go over the rest of the plan. Damn, I almost forgot. You'll need this key. Good luck and be careful. From the look on your face, I'd say you got something for me. Am I right? Great job, partner. These prints give me a good idea how much more stuff we need. It looks like we should be able to salvage enough material from around the hotel to get the basic stuff done. Won't be much, just walls and a floor, but it's a start. Some of the town folks are itching to get to work, but they won't hit a lick until we get some law in this town. The sooner we get a new sheriff, the sooner we can get to cracking. Think you can help? Well, let's hope this new sheriff fares better than the last one. And God help us if he's anything like that retard Beagle. That man couldn't find his own ass sitting on a toilet seat. Well, now don't I feel like a Brahmin's ass. I wasn't trying to trample on the man's grave or anything. I hope he went quick when it happened. This desert'll chew you up and spit you out if you ain't looking. Hey, I need a minute or two to go over these prints and supplies, okay? Won't you go wet your whistle and come see me in a little spell? Hey, thanks for helping out the town. We got a lot riding on this. And let's hope that things stays peaceful around here for a while. We's got work to do. Well, now that we got a new sheriff, the workers can finish the demo and start getting the inside fixed up. Glad these town folk need something to do, because with all the help we got, it shouldn't take too long. But the next thing we need to do is get all the lights installed and back on. I think we can scrounge up plenty of the basic lights from around the hotel, but I just don't think anything we can dig up will work for the casino. For that, we just need something a lot nicer. I've been going through some of Grandma's journals and I found something interesting. Looks like old Buck Brunson had some lights ordered from some feller up in Vegas, but I ain't never heard of it. If we can find him and turn in this here order, they should be ready to ship if I read this right. Old Buck's niece, Anna, might know who this feller is, so you need to hightail it up to her and see what she knows. You'll need this password to get inside. Just tell Anna I sent you and she'll trust you. We go way back. Hey, one last thing. Be sure and bring me a receipt. Don't know if we can trust this fella or not.
That was a hell of a fight.
Anything else? You can make one by yourself. All you need is a paper box, cigarettes, and some dope. Fuck, and of course, those recipes. Chong has all my recipes. You need to search for him since I can't leave the shop. You should be near my greenhouse at the NCR Sharecroppers farm. I've marked the location for you. Do you have a question? You can't miss him. He's always smoking a joint and walking around near my greenhouse at the NCR Sharecropper farms. Do you have a question?
Stranger, you better have a good reason for barging in like this. Who are you, and why are you here? Steve? Okay, well, that explains how you got my password. But what's this about a tape? Let's see that. Yes, that's it. It's got to be. Okay, I know it's my uncle's. See these initials etched into it right here? That BB is Buck Brunson, but I don't recognize this NS right here. Wait, it's got to be Nevada Slim. He and my uncle were old poker buddies. They even started the new Mojave Poker series together with Stewie and Pearson. They had a bit of a falling out, I'm afraid. Buck bluffed him off a real big hand one night, thousands of caps at stake. Buck was a little drunk and he showed Slim his cards just for spite. That made Slim real mad. Yeah, he did. But Slim don't like to be bluffed like that. Said Buck was making fun of him. Of course Buck wasn't. But it didn't matter to Slim. Slim said their friendship was over, swore he'd get his money back somehow, and stormed out. I don't think they've spoken since. Buck headed out for New Reno a day or so later. It's a shame, because they had been through a lot together, and were old friends. He's probably drunk, gambling, or most likely both. He always said he liked Gamora. Okay, bye. Hello. What is this place? It belongs to my Uncle Buck. He headed to New Reno to play poker. It's got mostly everything you need. Nice beds, bunks upstairs, kitchen for cooking, bathrooms for bathing, and, well, you know. You can make stuff upstairs if you got the knowing, and it's got plenty of lockers to keep stuff in. I think that old terminal might still work, if you want to use it. Say, Steve said you were helping him pick up where Buck and Lori left off, right? If you need a place to stay while you're up here in town, you're welcome to stop in any time. Just make yourself at home. Come and go as you please, or whatever. You won't bother me at all. Oh. Who, me? Not much to tell, really. I stay here and mind Buck's place while he's away. I try to do some trading from time to time and keep a little change in my pocket. I get some of my stuff from a friend at Crimson Caravan that gives me pretty good prices. I have another friend at Gun Runners who can get me some real hard to find stuff sometimes. I know I have high prices, so I don't have a really booming business. I'm okay with that. I'm not trying to get rich or anything, but I got stuff others won't have. Dead. Got killed by Legion when they wouldn't leave their land in Arizona. Daddy said he would rather die than him be a slave and Mama become one of their whores. I was too little to remember a lot of it, but Uncle's told me some things. He said Daddy had to pay someone from the NCR to sneak me here to him. I don't really want to talk about that right now, okay?
Boy, the Mojave Wasteland is just
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
Hey, back again? Oh, you ain't seen the half of it. They are the highest of high-stakes players in the Mojave. It's nothing to see a million caps in one session, but they play for anything with value, not just caps. The man who owned this place was some gun dealer from New Reno. He came here to get guns and ammo from gun runners, wholesale for the bosses up there. Guess he decided to stick around and settle in this place. But that's been years ago, and I don't know much more than that. Well, like I said, they'll play for just about anything. Uncle Buck staked him in a game one night, and he went on a bad run. He didn't have anything left but this place. So Uncle played him heads up for the deed to pay him back. He didn't even have to do that, as the guy owed him the money he got staked with. But Uncle beat him fair and square when he hit trip threes on the river over the guy's pocket queens. The guy couldn't believe Uncle stayed in the hand with a pair of threes and turned a set on him. But that was a while ago. After that, we settled in and we've been here ever since. Uncle Buck loved collecting old stuff from before the war. He called it picking. Most everybody else called it prospecting or scavenging. Said he was preserving our history, one piece at a time. When he got this place, he wanted to turn it into a private display room for his collection. He got the stands all set up, but he never got around to putting anything out on them. You're welcome to use them too if you want to. Sometimes they can be. You can't find a decent game in a casino anymore, so all the players have gone underground. The casino take, or rake, just kept getting higher and higher. They were the only ones making any money. So they decided to start their own little circuit of high-stakes games. There's always a fortune on those tables, and that kind of money can attract any number of gangs and thugs looking for a quick score. There's always plenty of security measures, and you have to know the password to get into every game. They usually play in people's homes, abandoned warehouses, and places that won't draw too much attention. They keep on the move all the time and switch up the places they play. They hope the casino bosses and gangs can't find out where they are. The bosses don't like people who gamble away from their casinos, but well, they can't shut down what they can't find. Exactly. He also wanted a permanent home for the new Mojave Poker Series tournaments, too. Well, that, and he wanted to open up Buck's Steakhouse and revive the old family business. Our family from before the war had a huge chain of those restaurants. You've probably seen all the old signs around everywhere. That was his great-great-great-granddaddy, or something or other. Hey, back again? Hey, back again?
I wanted to say you can.
Have you found the components with... Indeed. It is almost time. Have her... Oh, God. You're telling... Oh, no. How could they do this to me? For 2 years. My God, I've been a joke to them. Do you have any idea how easy it'd be for me to sabotage those rockets? That'd be a joke, huh? One hell of a joke. What, you think I'm too stupid to pull it off? I know enough to get their rockets working, don't I? So I can make them fail, too. Like I could forgive myself for getting duped like this? They used me, and now they'll throw me away. And dying would be worse than this? Used up and thrown away like garbage? Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me. So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland, is that it? Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting? I guess it's the only chance I've got. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try. I'll get Jason and his flock on their way, and then I'll head for Novak. It is almost time for the... Yes. The rockets are ready, Jason. A great journey can begin.
Gather all. May the Creator guide my words and help me speak true. The Almighty Creator has seen fit to answer our prayers. The time has come for us to board the rockets and begin the great journey. Though it may seem that all humans despise us, the Creator has seen fit to instruct us differently. The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the intercession of 2 human friends. One new, the other a long, abiding companion. To our new friend, we say thanks, and promise never to forget how he cleared from our...
Fine by me.
New Vegas, paradise, my ass. I'd remember if I had seen you here before. I'm sure of it. What do you want? The clamor of our bloodthirsty crowds reaches every corner of the wasteland. But I'll pretend that your ignorance doesn't offend me, stranger. This is the Thorn. Here's where the strong make a name for themselves, and the weak are fed to the jaws of hell. You can bet on the contenders. Or, if you have what it takes, be one of the contenders. Be warned. The Thorn demands respect. Break the rules, or offend me in any way, and I'll gut you open for all to see. What do you want to know? The rules are simple. My creatures fight for our pleasure. You can bet on a contender and earn double if you choose the victor. But you can get a bigger share if you risk your skin in the Thorn. Win a fight, and I'll give you a meaty cut of the earnings. I won't tolerate anyone that interferes with the fights. Offend me, and your blood will be the next to spill. Other than that, anything goes.
Could have brought.
Let's see.
Welcome back, stranger. And I won't stop. What's the name of... Let's test you. How many can you take? The crowd love. Get to your cage. Well done, stranger. Here's your share. Welcome back, stranger. And I... What's the name of your death wish? Giant... How many can... The get... Well done, stranger. Here's your share. Welcome back, stranger. Even if I trusted you, I'd not share my... The thorns is sacred ground, a source of awe. Here we truly rule over the forces of nature, for once. These beasts are slaves to their instincts and hunger for blood. That's a good enough answer for everyone. And it'll do for you, too. Our creatures come from the farthest reaches of the wasteland. The Thorn takes care of them, until the time to spill their blood comes. We constantly replenish our stock, to keep this holy ground soaked red. Only a few brave ones ever earn the honor of serving the Thorn. Think you have what it takes? All right. Prove your worth, and I'll reward your service. The Thorn needs newborn specimens that will one day grow to honor us with their blood. Bring me a dozen giant mantis's eggs. you accomplish this. You'll find egg-carrying mantises in the wasteland. But a wise hunter would search the mantis's breeding ground, like the nearby ruins of Vault 22. You've got... So long, stranger.
Aw.
I've got your back.
Welcome back, stranger. What's... Let's...
I hope you know what you're doing.
Welcome back, stranger.
Smells like shit all the time. At least we're safer than in the wastes.
Well done. Welcome back, stranger. What's the...
I bet NCR troops can't wait to clean the sewers.
Welcome back, stranger. What's... Welcome back, stranger. What? Welcome back, stranger. What?
Stay underground at night.
Well done, stranger. Here's your share. Welcome back, stranger. What's... Welcome back, stranger. What? Well done. Welcome back, stranger. What?
Grenade!
Well done, stranger. Here's your share.
I've got your back.
Aw.
Welcome back, stranger. Westside is a part of New Vegas, just as much as it's a part of the wasteland. In the end, stranger, we need them both to continue making our fate. Westside attracts all sorts of travelers, including merchants and farmers. They come here to exchange their goods or to seek protection. Our community provides enough food, clothes, weapons, and medicine to encourage trade and to arm our defenses. The Thorn demonstrates, beyond anything else, that we're self-sufficient. Our desert blood has overcome even the strongest beasts of the wasteland. Westside is a part of New Vegas, just as much as it's a part of the wasteland. In the end, stranger, we need them both to continue making our fate. I'm listening. What's on your mind? The Thorn is my master, not the other way around. I live to make our kin able to transcend their limitations. Our land is harsh and hostile. Our lives are cheap and fragile. Death is our assured fate, striking when least we expect it. The Thorn awakens us to the truth. Here we escape from our bonds and choose the moment of death against the will of destiny. The land does not care about petty squabbles among lesser men. I don't care about that either. In the end, the people of New Vegas will continue to live and die here. It matters not who their self-appointed master is. Bold, as it pleases the Thorn and me. But it does take more than that to earn my admiration. You speak like a hunter, yet only actions prove one's worth. The Thorn requires a tribute of blood, and so do I. Think you have what it takes? All right. Prove your worth, and I'll reward your service. The Thorn needs newborn specimens that will one day grow to honor us with their blood. Bring me 12 giant mantises' eggs. If you accomplish this, I might gift you with greater tasks in the future. You'll find egg-carrying mantises in the wasteland. But a wise hunter would search at a mantis's breeding ground, like the nearby ruins of Vault 22. You've got yourself a deal. So long, stranger.
Blow you to pieces. Hey.
You have any luck with the ghouls? Really? Unbelievable, man. I knew that wasn't gonna be easy. But I had a good feeling about you. You look like you've been through a lot. Okay, I'll tell you everything I know, like I promised. The guy you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City. No clue. I know Benny hadn't paid up yet. Maybe that was where they were supposed to get square. It's straight up Route 93 from here. Just keep following the road north.
There's a lot more troops here than we thought. No wonder we couldn't hold Helios 1.
Hey. A little busy at the moment, but You mean give you work? This? The OSI lab. We don't get many visits. Nobody ever said science would smell clean and fresh. Anyway, you get used to it if you give it some time. I know I don't sound the part. Get raised by Brahmin ranchers and you never lose the twang. Drives Hildern crazy. But I know every inch of the power grid from Hoover Dam to Shady Sands. That's what we do here. Try to optimize the power output from the... Some of the others are working on an agricultural project, but truth be told, they aren't... Head researcher.
Morning. A pleasure to meet you. I'm... Wonderful. Straight to it. Vault 1. Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible? A realist. We have that in common. A year ago, I'd have said the same. But what if I was to tell you that the wasteland can yield an endless bounty, and that the secret may lie a mere few miles from where we stand? We need only reach out and take it, and for that, I need you. Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. It's a matter of incentives, nothing more. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them, no one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated. Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you? I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
Did Dr. Hildern... I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs? But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead. I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it. Keeley's brilliant. An absolute genius. She plays at being mean, but it's all a front. When you've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new people. Who wants to make a friend when you know you'll outlive them? I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war. The Great War, when the bombs fell, like she'd been there. So, I'm guessing pretty old. 200 years? Maybe more. Like a Brahmin and a Deathclaw, though I'm not sure which would be which. Bad analogy, maybe. They're both Deathclaws in their way. Keeley hates Hildern. She says he's more politician than scientist, and gets in the way of true discovery. And Hildern hates Keeley because... well, because every time they meet, she makes him look like an ass. In front of important people, usually. My father used to say good things about them, but that was years ago. Back when they teach farmers and ranchers about crop rotation and the like. Nowadays, they've changed. They're doing what they can to discredit the NCR, give us a bad name with the locals. Dr. Hildern trained with them years ago. Not me, though. I'm an OSI girl.